always looked at drag racing as a competition from a standing start. In fact, it's a competition from a rolling start, and that's something I learned at drag racing school in St. Louis, Missouri at the Gateway International Raceway. I was instructed by Bret, Kepner. We began the night by testing our accuracy on staging, exactly where we're putting the car when we're lining up to race. So they set up a laser beam and actually marked with a little Sharpie on some tape where we stopped. We got to stage 3 times. Of course, the whole idea is to get the laser to line up exactly where it was the last time you staged. We all had a great time. We all left with tips we can use later on, and it was really cool of Bret to share some wisdom.
I'm Bret Kepner, nice to meet you. Most of you know me, or some of you know me as the donkey who takes pictures out here. Others know me as a sportscaster. I've done drag racing on ESPN for 21 years now. I race on a regular basis. 78 wins now, I believe. Held 2 NHRA national records. The big difference between what I normally race and what most of you normally race is I pretty much normally race rental cars. Since I travel all over the country, I'll take my rental car to a local track, race that, and then go work at another track the next day for TV. This big blue behemoth over here, the Grand Marquis, is my local race car, $3,200 hail damage special. What we were doing tonight was a graphic example of the most critical aspect of drag racing. This is not a standing start competition, and here's why. As you roll to the starting line, you're braking infrared laser beams with the front of your tire. The first light that, of course, your tire brakes is the pre-stage beam. What does the pre-stage beam mean? It means absolutely nothing. It is not connected in any way, shape, or form to the timing system. It is merely a courtesy light. The pre-stage beam says you are 7 inches from the starting line. Get ready. That's all it means. When you roll forward 7 inches, your tire brakes the next beam, which is the stage beam. The yellow light comes on, and that tells the starter you're ready to race. He will throw the switch. The Christmas tree countdown begins. Here's the problem. Because this is a rolling start competition, we have 2 methods of staging. Pre-stage, barely staging. Barely staging is called shallow staging. The actual distance between here and there is 7 inches. The actual distance between here and there is 21 inches. There's actually 21 inches of distance, roughly that much, or excuse me, I'm a guy, it's this much. Roughly that much, that the car is actually going to get a total rolling start at the Christmas tree at, or at the clocks, I should say. That basically determines the rolling start that you have. You like the pre-stage beam, you know where you are. At that point, you begin pumping on the brake pedal. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. You may have seen 1 or 2 people tonight flicker the bulb. Flickering the bulb means that you've got the edge of the tire actually half in and half out of a pencil lead thickness laser beam. Why do we want to do this? Because, ladies and gentlemen, right there is the only place on this drag strip where you know exactly where you are.